Subtractive color wheel. Let's talk more about subtractive color wheel. A complementary color is a color on the opposite side of the color wheel. If you mix two complementary colors, they lose hue and they neutralize each other. If you put two complementary colors beside each other, they create a strong contrast. This is a subtractive color. Red is in front of green. Yellow is in front of purple. And blue is in front of orange. Red, yellow, and blue are primary colors, and green, purple, and orange are secondary color. Please remember that it's a hue contrast, not the value contrast. Look at these two colors, orange and blue. I said if you put two complementary colors beside each other, they create a strong contrast. It's a hue contrast, not value contrast. If I remove saturation of these colors, you can see even I said they have a strong contrast because they are complementary color. The contrast was because of their hue, not because of their value. As you can see, the contrast between their value is not too much. They are almost at the same value. Color harmony based on subtractive color wheel or traditional art school color wheel. There are several harmony that if you use them, you will probably have a pleasing colors to look at. We talk about complementary color here, and we said that they are pairs of color that are in front of each other. If you turn this mask, you can see other colors that are in front of each other. When you search for color harmony, you will, for example, find a definition for complementary color like this: a pair of colors that are in front of each other in color wheel. In this definition, they are limiting the definition to single color. For example, red in front of green. But I recommend see it as an area instead of a single color. An area in front of another area, which is not covered by this gray mask. When you select a color from this area, it's not a single color. You can select a lot of color. And if you then select color from this area, you're still faithful to the complementary color. Because when you pick color from this area are sharing the same colors. All of them, for example, have green. Of course, the green increase or decrease, but all of them still have green. Even if you make this mask smaller and you select color from this area, you're selecting more saturated and darker color, but you're still using the same principle. You are using complementary color. If you turn it, you select darker green or darker red, but you're still faithful to the complementary color. So I suggest instead of thinking it as a single color, think it as an area. Next, we have a split complementary. This is almost like this one, but the other side has more space from each other. When you select a color from this area or this area, because they are close to each other, they share some basic colors between each other. So they have contrast with this one. Then we have analogous color. As I said, think it as an area. They are colors that are very close on the color wheel. They are colors from a same family. For example, if I select a color from any pixel of this area, because all of them are sharing red and orange, all of them have harmony together. All of the rules that I explained create contrast. Complementary, split complementary, triadic, square and rectangle. But this one, analogous, create harmony. Later we will talk about balance between harmony or contrast. Next we have triadic. They are three colors or three area of colors evenly spaced on the color wheel. The most famous one is red, yellow, and blue, the primary colors in subtractive colors. You can think it as three area on the corner of a rectangle, or this one, a square. We can think it four area on the corner of a square, or this one, rectangle, as a four area on the corner of the rectangle. I wish following color harmonies rules were enough to select colors for your painting. But unfortunately it's not. Don't memorize these rules. Instead, try to understand how brain works with colors. Why the brain demands a specific color after seeing a colored item to feel visually pleasing. Here we come to the knowledge that unfortunately is missing in a lot of color theory course, after image.